Hello, dear Sagittarius. Welcome to Divine Debut. Thank you so much for being here. This is Kathy speaking, and I'm doing a reading for you for April, May, and June for the next 3 months. Or if you're watching this at a later date, just count the next 3 months. Dear Sagittarius, hope that you're all doing well. I am doing my divine spread, and this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node. Okay, so North Node, obviously, in your birth chart. Where is it? Where is it facing? So if you are a Sagittarius, Sun and Rising, let's say, or Moon, watching this and you want to know where your fate is headed, are you familiar with your chart? Do you know where your North Node is facing? Let's say it's facing Virgo. Let's say it's facing Leo. You go and watch that video as well. So, yeah. Thank you for being here, dear Sagittarius. Let's call on Spirit because we need guidance in this time that I have spoken to you about. So, April, May, and June. May and June, we've got eclipse times and you are in the firing line. What I mean by that is because obviously you are hosting the South Node in your chart, and in your 7th house is the North Node, right, in Gemini. That's where the eclipses happen. So your life, roughly mid-year, and at the end of year, we're going to have 2 more eclipses, but we're having eclipses, okay? So just to let you know, the first eclipse will be on the 26th of May. That will be a full moon. So it'll be a lunar eclipse in your sign. So you are letting go of something. You're completing something. And because it's an eclipse, something is being eclipsed from you. And it's a very big energy, as eclipses are very huge. Okay, it's like 10 times a full moon. Then on the 10th of June, there will be a new moon, a solar eclipse in your house opposite to you. So Gemini, that will be a new beginning in relationships and partnerships. Now, obviously, your life is going through much necessary change, you and Gemini mainly, up until the end of the year. So eclipses can start playing out earlier and last way later. So calling on Spirit, thank you, Spirit, for Sagittarius. What's going on for them generally and in love, of course. Oops. Okay, well, looks like these want to be on top. Let's see what's going on with the divine spread. So at the foundation, we've got the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups, and we've got the eclipsed moon here. What's hidden from you, what you don't know, is that there is an ending of, final chapter and a big ending, a closing up of a cycle successfully. And this is in the position of hidden. I do see the World card as successful, having overcome a successful cycle, successful challenge in your life, having won a situation, so you've gotten through that. That World card energy, which is fixed energy, okay? So you've proven yourself. Now, some of you could be traveling, worldly travel, even though it's been really harsh with whatever's been going on in the world. Doesn't say that we cannot travel. We'll see what happens in the near future. But let's see what's going on in the recent past. We've got the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. So you've been studying something. This could be also for study. Okay, pages are always students. And this ending could also relate to a message in the now. We've got the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Crowning you, what's on your mind? Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is very slow movement, but more so strategic as I see it. It's usually it's Earth, nevertheless. It's usually the Virgo card, but we do have some Earth here, so you could be relating to an Earth sign. We've also got an air sign here. what's the action and advice? Wow. I mean, you're the third sign in a row that had the Wheel of Fortune here. So the signs that also had the Wheel of Fortune in this position are Scorpio and I think Libra. So you may want to check those signs out as well. Wheel of Fortune in the Morgan Greer, we've got two people sitting on the wheel and the third person comes off. So this is relating to a situation where there's been three people, right? The Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter, this is your ruling planet. Jupiter can sever but can also relate to. So bring people together but also separate people. So this could be anything to do with the law regarding your truth. Now, of course, the Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of fate. You are dealing with fated events. Having the South Node in your sign, the North Node in your house of partnership and others, you are going through a very fated year and a half of your life, which is ending logically at the end of 2021. What is the outcome? We've got a new cycle beginning, as you could see. So how does Spirit, how do the planets, how does the divine help you or hinder you? We've got the Two of Swords. So you've got a choice. Ace of Wands. Do I go for my desire, my passion? Because you get to see what you were blinded about. And we've got the Six of Swords. So I do see a strong desire here for travel, for movement, for justice, balance. I do see that. But you're going to successfully complete whatever this is. Look at the cycles. You've been through this cycle. You've been learning. But I feel that in the distant past, some of you may have been learning also the hard way. And this has made you grow spiritually. Emotionally, maybe you've checked out of a connection or a marriage. What's at the bottom here? We've got the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, which means change. But obviously here, you feel as though you've been put through a lot. Okay, that's the general energy. I want to see, maybe even financially, you've been challenged. Or you're facing a challenge if you're facing any legalities. Maybe work hasn't been very good. Well, the way things are now, that's very understood. But you are planning, you're strategizing. We've got a Page of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. For Sagittarius, what have we got? You've got the Wheel of Fortune twice, and Scorpio had the Wheel of Fortune twice as well. Some of you may be on the cusp with Scorpio. The Wheel of Fate is here for you. Dear Sagittarius, it's not about being able to forge your path the way you want to. Spirit is going to take you where it wants you to go. Okay, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter where you want to go. You're going to be wherever you are planning or strategizing to go. If Spirit does not want that for you, it will put you in another position. It will make you head a different way. But if you are following your calling, if you are connected spiritually and aligned, then and you're heeding your call, your calling, you're following that, then you're on the right path, and Spirit will help you and will push you towards that even faster. Let's take the Amethyst Lenormand. Those of you that are interested in this deck, it's a lovely deck by Veronica Trebini. You may want to purchase. It's been gifted to me, so I'm just sort of helping Veronica on her way. If there's something I can do to help, why not? Generosity of spirit, that's what life should be about. So you will find her link beneath the video. So what's going on for Sagittarius, please, Spirit? We've got transition. So this is the Queen of Cups also. So transitioning for love, building your nest elsewhere, or starting something new. Remember that the stalks bring the child. Okay, and you could be also, because it is a 17, which is also the star. The star card is Aquarius, so maybe your star and your wish is at a distance. We've got the owls, which is a 12, and 12 is the hanging man. Now, the owls do speak of wisdom. You have been stuck. I'm going to say 7 of Pentacles. Both 7 of Pentacles is Capricorn, so you've had to grow. And some of you may also be dealing with a secret connection. Why do I say that? Or a spiritual connection, because the hanging man, remember, it's Pisces. Pisces is very karmic. It's a form of ending, right? Ending a major cycle in your life, but also having become the wiser, maybe even more spiritually aware and wiser through these challenges. We've got the ring. So this is the Ace of Wands. And the ring does speak of commitment. It is a 7. 25 equals 7. So 7 is the Chariot. So the Wheel of Fate is bringing you a commitment or a contract, I can say, if this is business. And we've got the key here, and it's a master number, number 33. 8 of Pentacles, again, is the Virgo card, or it says that you're finding the key, a solution to a contract and to work. You're finding a key, something that opens a new door. Could it be a new home? Could it be a new commitment, a new marriage? Maybe there is a resolution that you've needed to work on. Okay, you're seeing the light with the Ace of Wands. You are trying to create. Ace of Wands is a creative energy, right? It's that bright idea. It's the light coming on. What's beneath here? And we've got the 10, the scythe. And the scythe, this is the Knight of Pentacles. As you can see, the Knight of Pentacles is looking straight at that Wheel of Fortune. So he's looking to sever ties because there's a completion. We've got a 10 and a 10 here. And it comes along with abundance, with finances. Remember also that in the Death card, the skeleton, the Death card holds a scythe, right? So it's severing ties, or whatever you are leaving, whatever cycle is ending for you, that maybe was difficult. Maybe you're planning and you're strategizing, looking forward. Maybe you've planned and you've strategized even financially. And we know that to reap the rewards of the scythe, it does show the wheat, and the wheat means abundance, right? It means materialistic things. It means, taking from the earth. This is abundance. So as long as you sever ties with the past, we do have the Queen of Swords here. Now, she does remind me of someone who could be, hoping and wanting justice and truth. She can also be a judge, a magistrate, which you could be looking at or communicating with. Or, dear Sagittarius, you could be leaving. You could be leaving someone that was using very harsh words. Remember, we've got the Two of Swords here. So you're making a decision between two people, it could be. And we've got Aries, Sagittarius, Virgo, Libra, more earth here. Lots of earth. We've got the 4 fixed signs, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius here. We've got also, I think Pisces was mentioned. And we've got fire, which is probably, Aries and you. Any fire sign, Sagittarius, this is your energy, obviously. Let's take different cards and let's see what's going on. So let's take some oracles. Let's take the Universal Love Oracle and see what's going on. What's beneath this? We've got the Mountain, which is a 21 again. 8 of Wands. Eight of Wands, wanting to be free, to fly away, okay, from this karmic mishap, this karmic challenge of yours. Some of you are hoping to maybe even fly to a mountainous area. We've got healing sounds with a universal love guidebook. Healing sounds, which we will read in a little while. Let's take the Black Moon astrology cards. So you're in need of healing, dear Sagittarius. Archangels for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know? April, May, and June. I think I have the card. And we have North Node and Life's Purpose. Exactly. Exactly. North Node. Dear Sagittarius, that's your 7th house. That's your house of relationship. So you are moving towards your North Node. Even though it's hard, it is fated and you need to grow. Now, North Node, your North Node is in Gemini. This is on a collective scale for all Sagittarius, because Sagittarius, you are hosting the South Node, right opposite, obviously. Right opposite is your North Node. So let's see with the Moonology Oracle, what's going on for Sagittarius. We've got a couple of cards that fell through. Wow, look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. And of course, this is the lunar eclipse, which will be taking something away from your life. It says, look at the bigger picture. Do not focus on the little details. This will be the eclipse on the 26th of May of 2021, but it could play out even before a couple of months and after. We have nothing will come of this situation. Void, of course, moon. That speaks of quiet. That speaks of something missing. That speaks of needing to be in a quiet space. Feeling as though you're in a vacuum where nothing's moving, nothing's happening. There is total quiet. And it does tie in with the healing sounds. So void, of course, moon means when the moon is not making aspects. There are many opinions to a void, of course, moon. But void means I've got a void within me. Emotionally, I have void. Hold your vision, fixed moon. It does speak a lot about the moon. Fixed moon, hold your vision. You will succeed even though you don't know it. You may not believe it, but look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. You need to trust in these messages. Now, some of you probably have got strong fixed energy in your signs, or you're dealing with a fixed sign. I did say Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, or Taurus. Could also be, you could be dealing with someone that's quite fixed, quite stubborn, that you've been dealing with. Check this out. We've got the Queen of Wands, who is usually my Leo card. Doesn't have to be, could also be Aries. And we've got the Queen of Cups. So we've got a water sign and a fire sign here. Queen of Cups is someone that's very open to love. We've also got the Queen of Swords here. So this could be an energy which is speaking of truth. We know that Sagittarius love their truth. But energetically speaking, I feel that this Ace of Swords is the scythe here that you are using. Let's take a wisdom of the Oracle. And I am reversing these cards, so I'm taking reversed as well as upright messages. I will only read the card the way it comes through. For Sagittarius, please. Spirit, what is the advice? What does Sagittarius need to know? What is going on for Sagittarius in April, May, and June, roughly? And I'm going to say also that maybe even your beliefs have been challenged in whatever's been going on for you or will be going on for you. Wow. And we have here and now, and it's in the reverse. I'd like to read that straight away. It's a number 32. And here and now in the reverse. Looks like there is a door open here. Let me just show you the card. Can you clear for me? Thank you. Thank you. Here and now. See the door? We've got the past and the future and the here and now, but it's in the reverse. So let's read it. Number 32, which equals a 5. Fives are always change, remember. 32. 5 is also the Hierophant. 32. So, sometimes subconsciously denying the truth may drive you toward a specific outcome that actually aligns with an intention hidden from your awareness. For example, you may want to be prominent in your profession, but your desire is not really about sharing your talents, but about making yourself feel better, because fame would cause people to admire and approve of you. Or you may want to reunite with a partner who rejected you because you believe that your love continues to be strong. But deep down, what you really desire is to have the last word with that person. Now's the time for deep soul searching of the why that drives your choices. What you uncover will set you free and bring you even closer to the happiness you seek. Interesting. So it is talking about denial. Let's read, because I'm going to take another layer. I actually will take the layer first and then read the healing sounds. Let's take one more layer from this deck, and then a third layer I will take from the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot for more clarity. So why do we have the 8 of Cups in the distant past? We've got the Death card. Something had died for you. Maybe there was Scorpio. Scorpio, remember, is also a fixed sign. Something within you died, I feel, and it's more so your emotional self or your emotional happiness. Let's take what is hidden from you. And we've got the Hierophant. So you get another chance at happiness. I'm going to say 2 keys you've got here. So some of you could be leaving one commitment, moving on to another. The keys, and you've got another key. That's 3 keys you've got. 3 keys can speak of a lot of abundance. Some of you are leaving one house and moving into another. And maybe you're also looking for a solution of how to leave that first house. Let's take next position. We've got 3 cards that fell through. Ace of Pentacles in the recent past, 6 of Cups, and 2 of Wands. Dear Sagittarius, we've got obviously a choice, 2 of Wands. We've got 2 different people here. I do notice this card that you are connecting to a person where you hold the same desires. This could be also someone that could be at a distance to you, or your desires are at a distance from where you are residing now. But here we've got the 6 of Cups, which is a soulmate connection, obviously. Maybe some of you are in a marriage where you share children. The Page of Pentacles can also be a child. And I'm going to say also that some of you with that Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, this is a gift from Spirit. Ace of Pentacles is more so something that you are beginning, and you've you've begun this in the recent past, logically, because where you have been, you had the Five of Pentacles as the general energy. And that means Five of Pentacles, not feeling balanced, you know, not being in a valued connection, not feeling abundant where love is concerned, maybe even financially. Six of Cups is the soulmate connection. Maybe some of you have been connecting to someone maybe from your past, someone that you've known since you were a child. This could be a soulmate connection as well. And I feel that this probably began as something quite innocent. Some of you may even have started to work with someone that you've known for a long time. Okay, so let's see, why do we have the Queen of Swords in the now? And we've got the Star. Star card is a wish fulfillment, plus also communicating truthfully, also detaching. So we've got the Star card, which is a card of hope, a card of something that is far at a distance. Queen of Swords is helping you detach from a situation that did not feel like a wish for you. Okay, and again, this could also be a lot of chit-chatting through social media. Okay, why do we have the Knight of Pentacles? We've got the Page of Cups, another page. Page of Cups is an offer of love. It's a very small offer though. Page of Cups, Pisces, right? Let's take the Wheel of Fortune. And we've got the Moon card here. The Moon card we know is Cancer, and it can be Pisces as well. And the Moon card does usually show up as an eclipsed moon. So again, that signifies the eclipse energies that we're working with. But remember also that the moon does speak of depth and also a mother. Now we do have, we've got a couple of pages here. Pages are messengers. They're fresh energy as well. And I'm going to say that the Pisces energy can speak of unconditional love, but also a sense of lack of clarity. Now, the moon can also speak of fears. Wow. I was going to take another card, but that's the card that flipped open. Five of Cups. We know that no one really gets into a commitment unless they're serious about it. No one wants to end a commitment, but with the Five of Cups, there are regrets here. For some of you, if someone stepped out of your connection, the Five of Cups here is saying that there are regrets. So for some of you, this could be also I don't know why, but dear Sagittarius, I feel as though some of you are having regrets about the deception. Now, whether it's you or whether it's your partner, there are regrets here. So let's continue here. As I was saying, there are regrets here, and there are regrets, but things are changing here with the Wheel of Fortune. You've got it twice, and I feel that justice is coming through. Let's look at this. Let's look at this Fool card. And we have the Three of Wands. So you have the Two of Wands here, and you've got the Three of Wands here. Yep. Let's take one card on the divine position. Two of Swords, Ace of Wands, and Six of Swords. We've got the King of Cups. King of Cups, dear Sagittarius, is someone that's open to love. Let's look at that Five of Pentacles. Why do I feel here that some of you are taking a left-hand turn? And what I mean by that is I feel that some of you are, yes, you've been pained, you've been wounded, someone stepped out here. Why do I feel like it's as though you're going to find a solution to this? For some of you, you're holding on to your marriage. For some of you, you're holding on to your marriage because of your kids. You're giving another chance. Because I feel that some of you know that the other person has been sincere. And I feel that there is a sense of understanding here. Let's take, I want to take one more card on that Four of Swords. We've got the Ace of Swords, so that's 5 swords. Yeah, there's been competition, but someone's using that sword. They're using it. And I feel it's more so, why do I feel, dear Sagittarius, that you are I feel that you're putting things straight. Even though you've gone through a challenge, I feel that some of you out there, not many of you, are going to salvage this connection. Let's read the healing sounds. This is not going to be true for all of you. The lady holds a crystal sphere through which she can access ancient healing sounds. Your ears cannot hear these sounds, for they are the vibrations of spirit, but their healing resonation is felt on a spiritual level and infuses and nourishes every cell within your body, every notion of your mind, and every element of your soul. Over the next few days, find a crystal that you are drawn to. You don't need to be an expert on crystals. Just pick one intuitively. Try to find one that is small enough to carry with you. Hold it gently in your hands with your eyes closed. Relax and feel the healing energy radiating from it. Each crystal has a frequency and healing quality that is felt on a cellular level. So I do feel that some of you will be healing this connection. Not all of you. Obviously, not all of you. Some of you may have been, first love, back at school. Maybe you've been together ever since then. You're going through a nasty chapter here where this was a challenge to make you grow, I feel, more so than... more so anyway, but there are some of you that will be, you won't be holding on to this. You'll be moving towards a new connection that maybe you've connected with not so long ago. Let's look at the foundation, the Death card and the Eight of Cups. We've got the Judgment card. So you've been going through crisis, but we know that this is Archangel Michael saying that it's time to resurrect your lives. It's time to awaken. I mean, even though it's been really hard, there's celestial help, archangel help. We've got the Magician, which is like a new beginning. Remember, the Magician says that the planets above, as above, so below, you are having help here. Let's take the Page of Pentacles, the original card in the recent past. The Ace of Pentacles, which can be a commitment. It can also mean a marriage. So you've been in a marriage, you share children for some of you, and then you've probably connected with someone from your past or someone that feels like a soulmate. Let's see, because we know aces are potentials. Not everyone will accept the aces in their lives. And we've got the Hanging Man. And the Hanging Man is Pisces. Someone is loving unconditionally here. There's no doubt about that. But we've got the Devil here as well. The Devil, which the Devil is karma. So you've been going through a karmic situation, no doubt, where you've needed to grow. And Pisces can be very confusing, but it can also be unconditionally, I'm giving and I'm growing spiritually. I'm trying to look at things from a different perspective. Let's look at the Devil once more. We've got the Queen of Swords, the Devil, and the Star. Both Capricorn and Aquarius are ruled by Saturn. So this Queen of Swords is probably severing ties or cutting ties with her fear, speaking her truth. We've got the Queen of Pentacles now. The Mother. Dear Sagittarius. Sagittarius, some of you may be leaving either a Capricorn, could be, or a Libra, or even an Aquarius. You're moving towards an earth sign, could be. Remember, we've got the Ace of Pentacles here as well. So Queen of Pentacles could be a Virgo, Capricorn, could be a Taurus, I suppose, but more than likely here it could be, for some of you, it could be Capricorn, but for others of you, you're leaving a Capricorn. Why do we have the Knight of Pentacles here in the Page of Cups? We've got the Nine of Pentacles, where someone they know their worth, they're standing strong. And this is a moment of being single or knowing your worth here. Remember that the Knight of Pentacles carries that 10th pentacle. He's strategizing and planning for the future. Let's take the Wheel of Fortune, and the Moon, and the Five of Cups, and the Four of Cups we've got here. That's 9 cups. Unless this wheel turns, unless the perspective is changed here, this cup will not be accepted. Unless the slate is clean here, this offer from Spirit cannot be accepted, because someone is too taken up of what happened in the past. And there's a moment of pause here. Maybe even pausing because of money issues. I do see here 9 of Pentacles, which do speak of, it is a prosperous card. But here we go from the 9 to the 7. So this Wheel of Fortune, this separation, or this change of heart, or this world travel, maybe, if it's necessary to get away. Some of you may be hoping to get away, to travel the world so that you could overcome obstacles. Or for others of you, you're hoping to travel and go to a place of your calling, wherever you feel you are called to move to go to take that adventure. Remember, we've got the Three of Wands. He's waiting for his ship to come in. And we've got the Three of Cups here. So there can be a reconciliation, yes. For some of you, there has been a love triangle here. Some of you will make it, get through this with your commitments. Others of you, this can be obviously a new journey, as the Fool, he takes a new journey. Now, in the divine position, we've got the King of Cups, Two of Swords, Ace of Wands, Six of Swords. 2 cards. Ooh, we've got a few cards here. So we've got the Tower, and this is an awakening. We've got the Ace of Wands twice. So the Tower comes in and helps to push you towards what you want to create in your desire. Because 10 of Swords, there is an ending here, a difficult ending, a major closing up of a cycle, completely, totally. We've got the World card twice, and you are on your way. 8 of Cups. So, of course, we've got the King of Swords here and the Queen of Swords. Wow. The King of Cups is usually someone who gives very selflessly indeed. He's ready to offer his heart usually. Now, because the King of Cups many times could also be someone who, if he were to be in the reverse, that would mean that he was obviously at an imbalance emotionally. That could be you or the other person. But I do see here a major difficult cycle closing. There's a lot of desire to close this, but there's also an awakening about someone's desires, or someone maybe having done the dirty on the other person, because the Ace of Wands can also be a sexual card. The Tower here shows the Ace of Wands, so someone is awakened to what the truth is, and we've got the Ten of Swords straight after it, which turns into the Ace of Swords that the Queen of Swords holds here. And the World card closes here as Venus is born again. She's born again, but something is obviously eclipsed out of your life, whether it's a chapter or a person, as you've got the Eight of Cups here. So you started off with the Eight of Cups and you finish with the Eight of Cups. For me, that's a very strong I'm moving on, or I've grown spiritually through this. I'm looking for those Two of Cups. I need that connection. Okay? I've been wounded. I've been hurt. So many messages here. Let's take some love messages, some love handwritten cards, and see what they want to communicate. Someone cannot hold back on their desires. You were too overbearing. I felt suffocated, insecurities and jealousy. That's the Nine of Wands. It's interesting that we don't have the Nine of Wands in the reading. Eight of Swords. I can't get over you. Another nine. Nine of Swords. Please forget me. It was a mistake. Wow. That is 26 there. Wow. Open your heart and talk truthfully to me. Talk to me. So we've got Wands and Swords here. Very explosive. They add up to a 9 again. They break down to a 9. And 9 is the Hermit. So some of you may be in the, in the energy, taking on the archetype of the Hermit. The Hermit is Virgo. Okay, we do have also the Queen of Pentacles here, which can be a Virgo. Queen of Swords can be a Virgo as well, even though logically it's Libra. Could it be a Libra, Virgo, Cusper? Yes, it could be. But we've got a lot of swords here, a lot to do with lies, deception, and a heavy burden. Someone felt overburdened, maybe even suffocated, too confined, and that would be you, Sagittarius. Unless you're dealing with another Aquarian, because the Star card, Aquarius is also, they need their freedom. Okay, so let's see what's at the bottom here. Don't ever think that I don't love you and that I forgot you. I will always be here for you with open arms. That's the Three of Wands, which we've got here, and we've got a Three of Cups on top of it. So there could be a reconciliation for some of you. But yeah, there's a lot that's playing out for you. I do see many changes. We've got the North Node and Life's Purpose. It's a number 5. And 5, we know 5s always speak of change. Let me just show you the card. Okay, here we go. Looks like dragons and nightmares, and wow, it looks like someone is resurrecting here. I don't know. Anyway, a lot of fire. So you are on the road to your life's purpose, dear Sagittarius. Whatever is playing out for you. I'd love to hear your comments on that. I want to thank you so much for supporting me, for being here, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Those of you that are on Patreon, thank you so much for your support. Sending you lots of love and lots of light. Talk to you soon. Ta-da. Wow, Sagittarius, I forgot to read from the booklet for you, from the Wisdom of the Oracle, your Here and Now card that was in the reverse. So let's read it. Okay, so whenever you find your mind drifting into the past, wondering if things could have or should have been better, or whenever you find yourself longing for the good old days, you leak power. The same is true of looking too far ahead and hoping the future will provide you with certainty. Driven by ambition, you might wander too long in a place with no substance and forget that you are here today. The past and future are illusions. Whenever you leave the present moment, you're disconnecting from your inherent power to manifest your reality with true substance. Neither past nor future can give you what you need. Now is all that counts. Come back from those eternities and be here and now. All will be well and miracles will appear as if by magic in the perfect timing of spirit. So that was a very important message, and I remember just as I stopped recording. So that is your message, dear Sagittarius. And it does say to be here now, not in the future, not in the past. Very, very important. All right. So again, thank you, and sorry about that. My apologies. Love to you all.